The sky burns red as something streaks across it, crashing into the heart of Hawaii. A small girl watches from the sand, eyes wide, whispering a wish for a best friend.
I need someone to be my friend. Someone who won't run away. Maybe send me an angel. The nicest angel you have.
Meanwhile, in the depths of space, alarms blare and chaos erupts. Experiment 626 has escaped. He's fast, reckless, and completely out of control, hijacking a police cruiser with nothing but mischief in his eyes. But the real story begins when he crash lands on Earth, stumbling into Lilo's world and turning it upside down. Can an unpredictable alien and a lonely girl really become family? Or is Stitch just too wild to belong? The trailer wastes no time throwing us straight into the action, opening in deep space where Experiment 626, better known as Stitch, is being held prisoner by the Galactic Federation. The setting is vast and futuristic, filled with flashing control panels, stern-looking aliens, and an unmistakable sense of urgency. Stitch, of course, is not the type to sit around quietly. He's mischievous, unpredictable, and always 2 steps ahead of whoever is trying to contain him. Before anyone can react, he breaks free from his restraints, sending chaos through the facility. The guards scramble to stop him, but he's too fast. In a moment of pure Stitch-style rebellion, he hijacks a red police cruiser.
Yeah, he took the red one.
Cackling wildly as he takes off into space. The scene is nearly identical to the animated movie's opening, instantly triggering nostalgia for longtime fans. The high-energy escape, complete with blaring sirens and rapid chases, sets the tone for what's to come. One of the most noticeable things about this sequence is how well Stitch translates to CGI. Instead of going for hyper-realistic fur and features, like Disney's The Lion King remake, Stitch keeps his signature cartoonish look. His big ears, round eyes, and expressive face remain intact, making him feel just as lovable and chaotic as ever. The blend of CGI and live-action backgrounds creates a cinematic, polished feel, reinforcing that this isn't just another Disney Plus release. It's a full-fledged theatrical experience. Stitch's chaotic escape doesn't end in space. After outmaneuvering the Galactic Federation, he crash lands on Earth, dropping straight into the heart of Hawaii. The impact is anything but subtle. His stolen police cruiser streaks through the sky like a flaming meteor before smashing into the lush, tropical landscape. This moment is a near-perfect recreation of the animated film's introduction, but seeing it in live action makes it feel fresh and larger than life. The setting is breathtaking. The live-action cinematography captures Hawaii's beauty in a way that animation never could. The golden sand, rolling waves, and deep green jungles make for a stunning backdrop. The warm lighting and soft ocean breeze add a touch of realism that blends seamlessly with Stitch's CGI character. He may be an alien experiment, but his presence doesn't feel out of place. It's just another strange day in paradise. Of course, Stitch being Stitch, his arrival instantly causes trouble. He stumbles his way into a small town, confused and disoriented, but still up to no good. This is where the story starts to shift, setting up the heart of the film. At the same time that Stitch is crashing into Earth, we meet Lilo, played by Maya Kealoha. She's introduced in a quiet, heartfelt moment, gazing up at the night sky and making a wish.
I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
She doesn't know it yet, but her wish is about to come true in the most unexpected way. Lilo's life changes the moment she walks into the animal shelter. She's searching for a friend, someone who understands her, and that's when she spots the strangest dog she's ever seen. Sitting there, covered in blue fur with big ears and an odd, grumpy expression, is Stitch. To everyone else, he looks like a disaster waiting to happen. But to Lilo, he's perfect. She doesn't hesitate. This is the friend she's been wishing for. While the shelter worker is clearly skeptical, Lilo insists on taking him home, completely oblivious to the chaos she's inviting into her life. Stitch, realizing that playing along is his best chance at avoiding capture, does his best impression of a normal pet. He growls, twitches, and makes weird noises, but Lilo doesn't seem to notice. She's already decided he belongs with her. The humor in this scene is spot on. Stitch can't help himself. He's causing trouble from the second he's adopted. He moves erratically, sniffs everything, and barely holds it together long enough to leave the shelter without wrecking the place. His exaggerated movements and expressive face make it clear that he's no ordinary dog. But Lilo doesn't care. She sees something in him that no one else does. The moment Stitch steps into Lilo's house, everything turns into complete and utter chaos. He has no idea how to behave like a normal pet, and honestly, he doesn't even try. He climbs the walls, literally scrambling up furniture and hanging upside down from the ceiling like some kind of blue alien bat. Every object in sight becomes a toy, a weapon, or something to chew on. Lilo, of course, finds all of this absolutely hilarious. Nani? Not so much. Nani is already stressed enough, trying to take care of her little sister, and now there's this bizarre, destructive dog tearing apart their home. She watches in disbelief as a Stitch crashes into things, tosses food across the room, and at one point grabs a book and pretends to read it like he's been a normal house pet his whole life. His attempts to mimic human behavior are so bad that they're almost impressive. At its core, Lilo and Stitch isn't just about an alien causing trouble. It's about family, love, and finding where you truly belong.
Stitch that.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good.
That message comes through beautifully in the trailer when Lilo delivers one of the most iconic Disney lines ever.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind
Or forgotten.
It's the moment where everything shifts, where Stitch starts to realize that maybe he isn't just a lost experiment after all. Lilo sees something in him that no one else does. To everyone else, he's a nuisance, a mistake, something to be captured and taken away. But to Lilo, he's family. Even though he's wild, unpredictable, and far from perfect, she doesn't give up on him. That's what makes their bond so special. Just when Stitch starts settling into his new life on Earth, trouble comes knocking, literally from outer space. The Galactic Federation hasn't forgotten about Experiment 626, and they've sent two of their most questionable agents to bring him back, Jumba and Ple. If you remember them from the animated movie, you already know that they're less of a real threat and more of a walking disaster. Jumba, played by Zach Galifianakis, is the overconfident scientist who created Stitch in the first place. He's big, loud, and convinced he can outsmart his own creation.
Create something unethical. I'll never, ever make more than one.
Grandma, it's me, Anastasia.
Ple, on the other hand, is a nervous wreck. Billy Magnuson takes on the role, and his animated alien form stays intact, which is a huge relief for fans. The last thing anyone wanted was an ultra-realistic, creepy Ple. Hawaii has never looked more stunning. The live-action Lilo and Stitch brings the island's beauty to the big screen, with breathtaking ocean views, golden beaches, and lush greenery. The warmth of the original animated film is still there, but now it feels even more real. Every shot is drenched in sunlight, giving the movie a cozy, welcoming feel, just like the original, but with a modern touch. One of the most iconic scenes from the animated movie makes a return: the surfboarding sequence. Lilo, Nani, and Stitch riding the waves together was a huge moment in the original, and seeing it recreated in live action is exciting. Some fans feel like the movement isn't as exaggerated as it was in animation, but that's the challenge of bringing cartoon physics into the real world. Music played a huge role in the original Lilo and Stitch, and from the looks of the trailer, the remake is keeping that tradition alive. The first notes of Elvis Presley's "You're the Devil in Disguise" instantly set the tone, bringing back memories of the animated film.
See how badly I need this job.
It's all you, not the devil.
It's the perfect song choice, not just because it fits Stitch's mischievous personality, but because Elvis was a big part of Lilo's world. Stitch's obsession with Elvis was one of the funniest and most charming parts of the original movie. Whether he was dressing up like the king of rock and roll or trying and failing to strum a guitar, his love for Elvis added